Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, we will be discussing all the changes that went on in the raids, how to do the raids, and what the best builds are for completing the raids. So yeah, let's get right into it. First, let's discuss the build that we will be using in this video. So here is where I have all my special perks into. Then, if we go into it, these are the cards that I suggest using alongside of the legendary perk cards. So we got Strength, Perception, Intelligence, Agility, Endurance, and taking one for the team. Yeah, so now you can change out some of these, maybe your weapon weights one if you need to put it somewhere else to get more damage. But this is not for running around. This is for mainly doing as much damage as you can. So you're going to be very heavy at times if you're not careful. I would just like to say that. Next, let's discuss the weapon. So I will be using the Gauss minigun, which is obtained by buying it for gold bullion for Mortimer at the crater. I will also note that you need to have max Raider rep to be able to use this, and all of the mods alongside of it. So I have Furious, Rapid, VATS Optimize, and Pinpointers. This is the exact build that I use every time I take on the Guardian and Snake and raids in general. Now, if you don't have a max Raider rep, you can use this Elder's Mark build that I have. You can use it with the same. You might just have to switch out some of the perk cards, but with the damage and the ammo for with quad, you should be doing close to the same amount of damage. Just I would aim for getting the Gauss minigun. Even with this new update, it is still a very, very good weapon to use. So my biggest suggestion while doing any of the new raid stuff and things is to be using power armor at all times. With the new nurse that came, power armor is almost mandatory to not get one shot and die instantly. So the power armor I will be using is the Vulcan set. I will have Overeaters, Intelligence, Through Hikers, and Limit Breakers. Limit Breakers because you do more damage, because it takes less to crit. I will be using Intelligence for more damage because the more intelligence I have, the more damage I will use with energy weapons, and the Gauss minigun is an energy weapon alongside with jetpack. For the legs, I have the carry weight, the calibrated shocks to give me more carry weight. In the arms, I have gimbal braces. But yes, guys, make sure to use power armor. Power armor is very good for the raids now. Now, I know some people are new to Fallout 76 and maybe you don't know how to start a raid. I've gotten a couple questions about that on how to start raids and vice versa and everything like that. So, if you come down here to the ash heap and you come all the way down to the bottom left of it, that you will discover the Gleaming Depths, which if you just come down this crevasse, you will be able to enter the raid. So all you have to do is just enter right here. Any level player can do this, can enter this place. You do not have to finish the main story. You don't have to do anything. You can just enter it at any point in the game. So I hope that helps you with that. So once you've entered the raid, there are 5 different stages you want to complete. The first stage is to take on the Guardian. So you just come over here and start it. And the Guardian will pop up. You can actually do an additional couple of damage before the Guardian is even up by shooting these 4 things around. So there's, on each side, you can do damage right there. And it is also a great way to get your bullet shield up. But you can only do damage to the back. So you see how it has 2 health bars? Well, you have to fully do damage. So, when he is looking at my teammates, I can do damage to his back. But now that he's looking at me, I cannot, and they can do damage. So once his shield's down, you can take on his chest. And once you have completed that, you will be allowed to start the next room. So now the next one is the drill. This is everybody's least favorite, but after this update, it has gotten very, very simple. All you have to do is grab gas while somebody defends the drill from not taking too much damage. So there will be different mole miners coming to try to attack the drill and attack you. These guys used to be super scary, but they're not as scary as anymore. They can still do a lot of damage, but as I can show you right now, it does no longer one-shot you. So this is why I strongly suggest to have power armor, because you cannot be one-shotted if you have strong enough power armor. Like you guys saw, I got hit like 3 or 4 times there and I was still fine. But yeah, just collect all the gas and then we can move on to the next one. I would like to say that it is very important that you have marsupial or a jetpack. That will make this mode a lot easier. As you can see, I can just jump around or jetpack around whenever I need. But yeah, the big mole miners, the glowing mole miners, are no longer as scary as they used to be. They have nerfed them very, very much so. Now, if that's a good thing, let me know down in the comments if you're happy about it or if you're upset about it. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on that. So after you complete this, I strongly suggest if you guys have any ammo that you're low on, just take your gun out for that, because you will get a bunch of ammo by just completing these. So as you can see, I just got 580 bullets. I didn't shoot a single bullet while doing this because I was running, and so I just got 580 free bullets to use whenever I need. So it's very nice to farm ammo as well. But yeah, after you complete the gas, we're going to go on to the third stage. So for the stage 3, we are going to be attacking each of these guys. They come out of their pods one at a time. But we will also have to destroy the generators before we can do any damage. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can see that the red means that there is no shield and the white means there is a shield active. So I just broke that, so now the C and all the lights around it went red. So if you ever have a shield come up and you're not really sure where it is that is up, you can always look at the lights, and if they're white, then that shield is up. But yeah, so we're just gonna take these guys on, maybe give them a little taunt. Yeah, super easy one. Now on to the fourth. So the fourth one has also been nerfed a lot in the new Backwoods update. So all you have to do is come up here, press the button, and as you can see, he's a glowing mole miner. He does not one-shot you again, or well, he doesn't do as much damage again. My friend still here can get one-shotted by him. But as you can see, he just doesn't do as much damage as he used to. But how to do this one is he is not able to take any damage from you yourself. So as you can see, I'm doing no damage, 0, 0, 0. And how you complete this is by hitting and shooting these green crystals around the map. So as you can see, that will do damage to him. And obviously the bigger the crystals, the more damage. So these little crystals will do only a certain amount. And so they will only do a certain amount, but like that big one will do a big damage. So how I like to do it is I like to do the big one big one for him, and then save these two for the death claws that will come at the end. So he's down, and now we're just going to wait around, well, a bunch of things gather around us so we can just take a bunch out. So just like that, you can take it out. I like to add one more thing. If you have the cold shoulder or really any shotgun, it's great to break those crystals right away with the shotgun. But on to the last and final one. The snake. The big old snake. You're going to cross this bridge, and you're just going to come to this platform, and you're going to be able to take on the snake. Now you can wait for your teammates, or they will just automatically teleport down as you walk forward. So make sure that they're not on the path, because that will kill them. But yeah, so now we just started the snake. As you can see, he was teleported down, and we just take him on. He will have a tail attack and a couple other attacks. So his tail you're going to want to take out because he can take out part of the platform with his tail. He will shoot goo at us to try and hurt us. And if you do not have the right build for it, it will do a lot of damage. His third attack is a scream that will try to push you off into the acid around the ring. But yeah, super easy. Again, just make sure that you watch your health and have a very good build, of course, or just very good teammates. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and learning about the different raid stuff and things. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I hope it all helps you with your future raid endeavors. If you guys have anything that I could add to the video, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys want to get some free leader bobbleheads, come join my Twitch, where I give them out every single hour. So you guys can get 25 leader bobbleheads. I give them out every hour to one lucky viewer who enters the raffle, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, that will be linked down in the description below. But other than that, have an amazing rest of your day, guys, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya!